Hello everyone, this is Carla Royal, and today I want to start with a quote by Ralph Waldo Emerson. He says, "Don't be too timid and squeamish about your actions. All life is an experiment. The more experiments you make, the better." And I wanted to share this quote with you today because I've been thinking a lot about my own way of taking action in the world all of these years. And I've said many times in these videos that my tendency is to hide out, and my tendency is for perfection. My tendency is to wait until I'm certain it's safe. And this has really held me back a lot in my life. You know, I'm plenty smart enough. I've got plenty of willpower. I've got plenty of creativity and talent. But what we know is that the most successful people are the people who are willing to be gritty. You know, the most successful people are not necessarily the most talented people. The most successful people are those who are willing to take risks, who are willing to experiment, who are willing to be told no and no and no again and again and again, who are willing to experiment, who are willing to try things. I remember years ago when I was trying to build my business and I just didn't know what to do. One of my business coaches at the time said, you know, just throw a lot of seeds and see what takes, and then see what you like of what takes. And the truth was, up until then, I had been throwing hardly no seeds. And so there's a lot going on in our world right now between the pandemic and racism, and then whatever you're particularly personally dealing with. And what I want to encourage you to do, how I want to encourage you today is to, you know, experiment, speak up, take a stand, and don't expect perfection. Because if you wait for perfection, if you wait for confidence, you know, you're going to be waiting forever. And we really are at an urgent time, I believe, to take a stand in whatever area of your life, and whatever issue is up right now. The world needs your voice. The world needs your light. The world needs your particular message that you have. And I want to encourage you to be open to standing up and being seen, taking risks, having your voice, knowing that you're going to fail. And you know, I've told you before in these videos that failure and mistakes are the path to mastery, actually. So I want to encourage you to take a stand and to try some things and to step out a little bit. And when you do fail, which I promise you will, when you do make mistakes, I promise you will, that you have grace with yourself and with those around you, that you don't go into hiding if you do make a mistake, that you don't shut down, or if you do shut down, that you don't let yourself stay there for long. Sure, go ahead and cry and you know, have your sadness about that, your shame. I think Brene Brown calls it what does she call it? A shame episode after you've shared vulnerably or whatever. I can't remember how she puts it, but you know, we need you right now, and we need you to be open to learning from your mistakes, not being reactive if you do make a mistake and people call you out, not shutting down and going away if and when you do make a mistake. We don't have time for that now. We need folks to stand up and to have their voice and to give their very best gifts, and be willing to learn when you don't do it exactly right. And I'm doing that all the time these days. I'm standing up and I'm having my voice, and I'm making mistakes, and I'm failing, and I'm not getting it right, and we just keep showing up, and then we keep being really gracious and kind to one another when we do inevitably make mistakes. So I invite you to correct me when you see a problem with kindness and mercy, and that I ask you to continue stepping up when you make a mistake. But just get out there. Just get out there. The world needs you right now, and it's an exciting time to be present and to offer your gifts. So thank you very much. I'm Carla Royal, a mindset and performance coach, and you can find me at carlaroyal.com. Have a great day.